does Good for Michigan mean to you at Last Mile Cafe?
Yeah, I think Good for Michigan to us just means trying to do all of the right things for people and the environment without cutting corners.
I really appreciate that, especially seeing on your Instagram and noting how you don't ever cut corners by going through your trash and ensuring that your customers are always recycling in the correct categories. That's so important. I've never seen another business owner do that, and I just really value that.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. So why, but also how, did Last Mile Cafe choose to strive for excellence in the workers category?
Yeah, I mean, I think some of it is just experience. So Eric and I both have had jobs where we felt like we weren't valued, or we felt like corners were being cut when it came to how, we were taken care of or how we were paid. And if I'm being honest, there's a lot of things actually we would love to do even better than we're doing now. But we are very small. We only have a few employees, and there's some of those things that we can't realistically implement yet. But I think we're always just like looking ahead at what those things can be and trying to execute on what we can, and just being really intentional about it. So.
That's the beauty of business, really. It's always going to be a constructive rough draft, and I really appreciate that you guys always add in the value and input from your community members, but also those who work with you. I just think it creates a more well-rounded business plan, in my opinion. Yeah, no problem. And then our final question is, what are Last Mile Cafe's goals/aspirations for using business as a force for good in the future?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have a long list, to be perfectly honest. So to cover all of it might not do us much justice with the time we have. But
let's pick one.
Pick one. I mean, one thing we're looking at right now is really how to make some of our decisions more user-friendly. So this has less to do with workforce, but even from a sustainability standpoint, having compostable, disposable cups and stuff like that is only helpful if people, when they leave, have a spot to compost them, right? So thinking about sustainability or other things in the business through the lens of like the user experience and not just what sounds best on paper, because I think there's a lot of greenwashing, there's a lot of like sort of spicy things you can add to a job description to make it sound better, but if it's not actually better, then it's not really servicing people. So we're really trying to be critical about the decisions we're making the best we can.
I appreciate that. So then touching base on that of how I'd love to know how you educate your workers then to understand the differences of like how we can effectively recycle together so that we can be impactful towards the universe.
Yeah, so I mean, some of that is just with our onboarding experience, or even when we hire people. Most of what our hiring process is just telling people what our values are and having them rank themselves 1 to 5 and how much they align with our values. Because I think you can teach anybody how to brew coffee and how to steam milk within reason. Ideally, somebody has some passion for coffee, but mostly what we're looking for is that people really believe in what we're trying to do. And so in our hiring process, we're leading with that. We're leading with, hey, are you a good fit for our team based off of these values? These are the things we're trying to achieve for you and for the community and for the environment. And then putting processes in place that hopefully keep everybody really accountable and just informed in general on how we're trying to do those things. So
I love that you have that mindset though for your workers, is anybody is teachable in that context, because you're right, that's really what the whole ground basis is of building your company up, is understanding, okay, I can teach everyone how to actually effectively utilize my business in the best possible way, so that way then you can expand and then further your business development. I love to see it.